Well, good morning, friends. Hello, I am Pastor Lauren. It is good to see you this morning. Welcome to my office. You might notice that a lot of things are missing from my office. It's starting to feel a little bit weird as I've done quite a bit of packing in this last week or so. I can show you, look at that corner. I got a bunch of stuff packed up. I've still got more packing to do. But it's definitely starting to feel a little bit weird. My time with you all is starting to come to an end. But we're not done yet. This is not our last video at all. So I do have a couple of announcements that I want to share with you. As even though I am getting ready to leave, there are a lot of things going on here at our church. So the first thing that I want to make sure you are aware of is our plans for worship for the month of June. It seems crazy to me that we are already in June. It seems like we were just celebrating Christmas together. But for the month of June, we have 2 worship services available, both indoors. So at 8 o'clock, we are worshiping in our sanctuary only. The service is not live streamed. It's a traditional style service. And at this service, if you are fully vaccinated, meaning that it's been 2 weeks after your last dose of the Moderna or Pfizer vaccine, or 2 weeks after your single dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, if you are fully vaccinated, you can choose whether or not you would like to wear a mask. That is your decision. If you are not vaccinated, if you're not fully vaccinated, we are asking that you still wear a mask. We are singing in those services, which is wonderful. Again, we understand that folks are comfortable with different levels of things, so we're trying to include options for everyone. So even if you are fully vaccinated, you are more than welcome to continue to wear a mask. Absolutely. We've also designated our balcony as a no-sing zone. So for folks who are not as comfortable being around singing, you're separated physically in that way. Additionally, we've still got our pews marked off, so we are practicing physical distancing from folks who we are not kind of in a bubble with. At 10 o'clock, that service is our blended style service, and that service is both live streamed and in person. You can choose which one makes the most sense for you and your people to come and participate again. So for the whole month of June, we're having the services at 8 o'clock that is traditional and 10 o'clock that is blended. If you're fully vaccinated at 8 o'clock, you can elect to take your mask off if you would like to do so. Again, the no sing zone is happening at both services in the balcony. I'm really grateful that folks have been honoring that, so that folks who are not as comfortable being around singing have that as an option. Pews are marked off in both services, so we're practicing some distancing from one another. If you have any questions about worship, maybe you haven't been back in person for a while and you just want to know how things are being done. If you have any questions about that, I would love to talk with you more about that. I'd love to hear thoughts that you might have, concerns, anything along that line. You can feel free to let me know. I'm looking down because I want to make sure I get these days and times right. The next thing that I want to mention is today there is a Vacation Bible School helper meeting. We know that Vacation Bible School, it's happening very soon in July. It takes a ton of folks to help pull that off. So there's a meeting today. It's happening right after the 10:30 service, so it'll be at 11:30 here in our building. If you are already signed up to help in any way, we'd love to have you. Maybe you're interested in helping with something behind the scenes, helping with something like decorations or registration. Maybe you're going to be helping actually teach and run VBS or somewhere in between. This is not an invitation-only meeting. All are welcome. Maybe you're curious about helping, but you're not quite ready to commit. We'd love to have you come and be a part of that meeting. If you have any questions about that, we can, again, let you know. I can help get you connected with the folks who are going to be running Vacation Bible School. We would love to have you come and be a part of that. Finally, additionally to that, I do want to mention that this year, because of some COVID limitations, our Vacation Bible School is going to have to be pre-registration only. So keep your eyes and ears open for that so we can get you and your kids all signed up for VBS. The last thing I want to mention is something that is happening on Saturday, 6 days from now, on June 12th. We are having an Intergenerational Family Fun Day here at the church from 10 to 1. You know, one of the things that I've heard from people over and over again is how much they have missed fellowship, just time with one another over these last 15 months. So that's what the point of this big day of celebration is. It's going to be an outdoor event. It's going to be super fun. We are going to have all sorts of games available. I think the plan is to have some life-size games, things like giant checkers, maybe some giant Jenga and other types of these big games to play. We'll also have things like cornhole. There'll be chalk. We've got our awesome playground that we'd love to have covered in people. It is going to be hot, so we're going to have a ton of water available, and we would love to have you and your people come and hang out. One thing that the group has been intentional about is this is not just for like families of elementary schoolers. This is for all of our folks in our church. So if you've got little kids, awesome. There will be other little kids here they can play with. Maybe you don't have kids in your family. Maybe you're just maybe you're an older adult. Maybe you have youth. Maybe you have anywhere on this spectrum there. Maybe you have grandkids you want to bring. Awesome. But there will be something for everybody. This is going to take place from 10 to 1. You can, of course, come to just a portion of it if that's what works best for your schedule. We are going to have some kind of check-in time available just so we can, again, track for social distancing or COVID purposes number of folks who are here. So we're asking that you all park in the lower parking lot, and then the events will take place more in the upper parking lot, playground, grass areas. So that's this Saturday. We would love to have tons of folks come as we talk about how much we've missed time with one another. This is our first real opportunity for a church-wide, fun, outdoor, safe time together, and we would love to have you and your people come and participate in that. Well, friends, that's about all of the announcements that I have to share with you. I am going to get ready for worship. I do look forward to worshiping with you today, whether you're going to be joining us at 8 or 10 or on our live stream. Our worship will surely be better because you are a part of it. See you soon, friends.